How are we doing, my friends? As always, thank you so much for joining me. Today is a special day for me, and I've got my Spartan Deca Denver shirt on, because today I jump in a Penske van and I head to Dallas. This Saturday is our very first Deca Fit event. As I've told you in recent videos, we put on 90 Deca Strong and Deca Mile events inside our affiliate gyms across the country. And everything is kind of finally coming to fruition, and our very first Super Bowl of Fitness Deca Fit is happening. And I've got so much just pent up awesome energy. And I said, I want to shoot one last video for my peeps, my Yancy's Daily Dose of Awesome peeps before I hit the road. If you haven't figured out, I absolutely love life. I cherish every day. Normally at the end of the day, my cheeks hurt. I remember when I married my wife, July 7th, 2001, I remember for probably 2 days my cheek muscles hurt because it was so much smiling. I love life, and my cheeks have never hurt more than they did, and it was a good hurt after my wedding, but in most days, I feel my cheek muscles that they've been working all day, and I've got these specific wrinkles. You see these wrinkles right here? Those are smile wrinkles. I love life, and life is so dang precious. And with this message today, I want to encourage you to try to find it within you. Reach out and love life today. I want you to smile. I want you to, you see that when I relax? I want you to develop some of those smile wrinkles. And don't do anything. Don't Botox them or nothing. I want you to have and embrace those smile wrinkles, because it's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful life we have. Oh man, geeked up. You're getting raw, unedited Yancy like you do all the time. Oh man, it's a good day. We're gonna be on the ground some today. All right. Here we go. We're starting with some crawls. Just nice flat back. We're gonna crawl. I'm crawling to the edge of my mat and then back. I want you to sit down into that squat like we usually do. Oh man. Beautiful, beautiful day. So the message today is just remembering to appreciate the things, and you know, life is coming at me 90 miles an hour right now, and you know, in some cases it's because of the books I've read, the self-help books. It's because of my upbringing. It's because of how I coach myself daily. I rarely let myself get stressed. I literally try to calm things down, slow things down. You ever heard that, you know, like a good quarterback in the NFL, college or high school, middle school, any level, or any good player in any sport, when they really have that, let's rest for a second, when they have that, I don't want to say perfect attitude, but that right attitude, it's spot on. The game slows down for them. It's moving 90 miles an hour, but for them, they just see it crystal clear. That's how I see my daily life. I don't see it as high stress when it's going 90 miles an hour. I engage, and I love those moments. So that's what I want you to do. Okay, we're gonna get our butt rolls. It's been a while for the old butt rolls. Pop it up. The camera, we're gonna put a little more speed to those butt rolls. So I want the game of life to slow down a little bit for you. Keep rolling. It's okay if it's going 90 miles an hour. You're going to slow down and smell the roses. You're going to pinch the life out of every second. Today, tomorrow, the next day, and the rest of your life. And as I say sometimes in these messages, at the end of the day, you're going to smile and say, there's no way I could have gotten more out of today. I got it all. Today was a beautiful day. Yesterday, my brother Jared Cogswell and I were the co-hosts of the Spartan Deca Series podcast. We're also brothers with the Spartan Deca. Everything that is Spartan Deca. We've been grinding for year and change to make it all happen. But we interviewed Command Sergeant Major Mike Hatfield. I should say retired Command Sergeant Major Mike Hatfield. For 31 years, we're crawling again, folks. For 31 years, he served in the U.S. Army. Command Sergeant Major is the highest ranking enlisted individual in the Army. There's not a lot of them, but he was one of them. And I did the math. That's 11,315 days of service to our country. Let me tell you something. I know Mike Hatfield very well. I've served with him I'm a veteran myself, but I served with him as a civilian coach for the U.S. Army for 2 years under his helm. And I have great respect for that man. He had a wonderful way of, it didn't matter how bad the you-know-what was hitting the fan. In wartime, in peacetime, it didn't matter. Mike served everybody around him. Mike was never putting number one first. He served everyone around him. Okay, now when we finish that butt roll, we're gonna do a burpee. After every single butt roll, pop back and burpee. That's what we're gonna do for a bit here. So shout out to Mike Hatfield. When that episode airs, I want you to, on the Spartan Up Deca Series podcast, I prefer to listen to him on YouTube because you get to kind of watch, as you're listening, you get to watch Jared and I's big energy. And yesterday wasn't so much about big energy, it was about sending a lot of love to a man that I have great respect for. So when I say pinch the life out of every day, Big Mike Hatfield, we call him Big Mike. He's about 6'5", 250. He's a big strapping man. And his heart is twice as big and powerful as his body. All right, here we go. Okay, now, on those butt rolls, we're gonna pop back and do something a little different. Okay, I want 2 push-ups. I want 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Butt roll. You don't have to stay on my pace. 2 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4 mountain climbers. But that's what we're doing. Just stay with me for a bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop back to that tabletop every time. Oh, the arm. Woo! Here we go. Okay, now back to our crawl. Upper body's feeling it, and I love it. We're gonna grab our weight here in a second. Really focus in on the upper body. Sit down into that deep squat as you finish the backward portion of your crawl. We had a big rain the other day. Had little tree limbs everywhere. We had some crazy weather in Texas. As of late, it's probably about 80 degrees right now. My grapevines are starting to bloom. You guys are getting ready to see the green that you remember that goes away in the wintertime. It's coming back. Okay, we're gonna do some seated presses now. So grab whatever weight you have. These will light you up real quick. And here we go. Leaning back, good pressure, good tension on the abs, holding yourself in that approximate 45-degree angle. I have a 44-pound Spartan Ram. And with all the fatigue from those crawls and butt rolls and push-ups and burpees, I'm feeling it. I'm gonna try to get about 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! Okay, that was the chest and tries. A little bit of anterior delt. Now we're gonna go to the back and the biceps into the bent row. If you're using a ram, get out on the edge of the fingers. That'll help fire up that grip strength. So I want to give a shout out to all the folks in Denver that helped us really build the foundation that DECA is today. We had 1,500 people coming to our race last March 21st before COVID, about 2 weeks prior to that, pulled the rug right out from under us. Come on. Back to seated, presses, and so the Denver folks will always have a very special place in our heart. That's why I'm wearing this shirt today. Here we go, we're pressing. Lean back. We're going right back to those bent rows. 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hey, Sammy. Say hello to everybody. That's my girl right there. Hang on, you guys keep working. This is the Rat Fink, Jack Russell, Jackie. Okay, bent rows. If you've ever owned a Jack Russell, you know, that's all I have to say. It's the only dog in the world that I think has almost as much energy as me. Come on. 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're crawling. Get back into it. Good day. Hey, it's actually a great day. Come on. One more. Butt roll to burpee. That's what we'll finish up with today. Bam. I got a little surprise for you when we're done here. Springtime is, I'm a flower and plant geek. I love watching things grow. I love planting a seed or anything and watching it grow. It lights me up. It fills me up. A couple more reps here. Thank you so much for joining me today with this message. I hope it fills you up. And I'm gonna take you on a little journey. So, these are my grapevines. They're starting to bloom. And oh man, does it light me up. Look at those beautiful blooms. It's so simple, but that lights me up. This is my Rose of Sharon. Look, she's starting to bloom. More grapevines over here. I just absolutely love it. Here's the roses after the freeze. Let me see. Let me show you my lilies. I've got lilies everywhere. My daughter's, she's named Lily. Look at them. Look at them. Listen, folks, from Yancy's backyard, as always, live, laugh, and serve big with big focus on the serve. Do everything you can do to light up the planet. I hope to see some of you this Saturday. Thank you so much for trusting me with your time and your fitness. Much love.